Rudy Cartassi, the owner of RAD Range, located in Alamance County, made a Facebook Live video. And in that video, he made a shocking announcement. We'll look at that in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome to Alamance County Talks Politics. On Friday night, Rudy Cartassi, the owner of the RAD Range, went live on Facebook Live and made a shocking announcement. He made an announcement that he has been hit with legal issues here concerning the RAD Range. Apparently, according to one source of information that I got, it states that Rudy had spent so much on an attorney already, but then they called him and told him that they were dropping him as a client because his neighbors had paid for, from what they worded as, a more expensive an attorney, and now they're according to them demanding a mountain of discovery evidence. And the previous attorney that Rudy had, I don't think was able to do that, or maybe the expenses were too high. But undoubtedly here, Rudy makes a statement concerning what's going to happen to RAD Range. And I'm going to let him do the talking, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss the ramifications of this. In all clarity, I did interview Rudy, and I found him very cordial in our discussion. And this is not a video I'd like to make. It's news, and you've got to report this, and we'll talk. I'm going to try to schedule a video with Rudy to try to see if I can interview him. But let's go ahead and see what Rudy said Friday night in this post.
I said, everybody come out this weekend. Last weekend, pretty much, they buried us in legal paperwork, so not so much we can do. We did a Facebook Live a little bit ago, but my phone died, so I don't know if it's saved. But if it didn't, first people come out here to.
So Rudy, that paperwork that he had in his hands, I believe in the Facebook Live video that he had made, he said his phone died. I think he said 200 pages of discovery that was handed off to them and to him. And so now he has reached a point to where he is legally or financially not able to compete with those who are actually litigating with him. So let's listen as he continues to talk.
First people come out here until we are done. We'll give you a free distraction device. But basically, we did a Facebook Live just a little bit ago. Whoever was watching, we caught up on it. We had everybody talk. Where's his muzzle? Oh, you are a great person. All right, so anyway, just so everybody know, we're done. Pretty much they buried us in legal paperwork. Unless we get a huge windfall of legal help and money, this weekend will probably be our last weekend. So we'll make another Facebook post.
So this weekend, he made it Friday. He's saying this weekend that we're in now would be potentially be his last weekend, because they have given him all this. They've given him all this discovery paperwork that has to be researched, filled out. Apparently, the previous attorney that Rudy had just was not staffed and able to do that, or maybe required a lot more money. I'm not sure which is. I'm going to try to get Rudy to. I don't know if he'll explain that, but he may. I think he would. But he's basically saying this week is their last weekend, I should say, and he's trying to encourage the people who come out there to shoot, to come out there and shoot. And it's. I'm sure there's some who are cheering, and there are many who are saddened by this news. But let's listen to him.
Make another Facebook post and make sure the phone is charged this time. Apparently it wasn't. That was my bad. I forgot to charge the phone. So again, come out this weekend. It's probably our last weekend shooting. We got ammo and guns, so if you need the ammo and guns, come out and see us. Look forward to seeing everybody. So we appreciate everybody. Thank you to all of our members, our guests, our vendors, our sales reps, the staff. We all thank you. On behalf of RAD Range staff and myself, we love you guys. We couldn't do without you. We put up a good fight. We tried our best. We worked very hard. But in the end, we do everything right and still lose. So It sucks, guys. I know it really does, but you know there's other Rangers out there. I mean, there's Central Carolina's Durham Rifle and Pistol. There's Distinguished Pistol, which just got a new ownership. So check them out. Family Traditions. Support your local Rangers. They're gonna need it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need it.
And like I said, if they're coming after you,
we're good.
They're gonna need your help, because if they could do this to me,
they'll do it to them.
what's to stop them from doing it to them?
You're all right. You're all right.
You know, that's basically it. You know, I mean, and just other small business too. Be careful. If somebody really wants to, you can be all in the right, but they can literally bankrupt you with legal fees. So it's just impossible to operate. So, yeah.
So Rudy has done this for the last several years, several years, yeah, and you can tell there's a heaviness in his heart as far as having to make this announcement. He did encourage you to support the other local gun ranges, because he said if they could do this to him, they could do it to you, they could do it to them, and so. It's interesting to listen to him as he speaks. Now, let me say this, Rudy. I don't know. I haven't spoken with him. I'm not sure if he is absolutely closing the doors on this, or I know he's open to GoFundMe page. I'm not sure if I assume if he could raise enough legal fees, he would probably continue to fight. I'm not sure, but I think he's reached a limit, and he's asking for help from other people. If you can't help him, then I assume the next step would be that he will close down. And I think he said if this is the last weekend, next Friday will be his last day. But we'll try to get more information on that, and listen to his parting words. Very, very interesting.
We're gonna go for the night, but we'll do one more of these probably around maybe Friday or.
I mean, I'll do one tomorrow, and we'll update them on the situation.
Yep, we'll probably do one tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going. So if you missed anything, we'll make sure your phone is charged, and we'll refine this over the next couple of days. I guess we'll call a RAD Range training event or final send off or something like that. So
I don't know.
Yeah. So on behalf of RAD Range and RAD Industries and my staff and myself, and the last 5 years of doing business with everybody, we love you guys. We couldn't have done without you.
You ready?
Let's go. And
So he ends by really thanking the people who made this possible. And let me say this before I move on: the fella who he's got with him, man, he likes dogs. You can tell that's probably a pretty good fella there, because he's pet. I saw the live Facebook thing, and it's sweet to see him to pet that dog and to show affection to him. I can appreciate that. But Rudy looks like he may be closing this up, and looks like maybe next Friday may be his last day, unless he can raise the resources that are necessary. And this also brings me to the next point. I think Rudy. It would be great if Rudy could just purchase in some way, shape, or form, maybe 200-300 acres, and move his operation, to an area that has more land that allows him to do what he's inspired to do, which you can tell the man has an affection for firearms. You can tell this is his dream. This is his dream job. This is where he is most knowledgeable at. And I hope Rudy does not just stop doing this in some way, shape, or form, because he has a lot of knowledge in this area. And so I hope he doesn't stop doing this. I hope he continues to find some way to assert himself in the firearm industry, because it appears he's got a lot of knowledge. And I've seen a lot of people write good things about this range, about the good things that it has done and allowed them to do. So, but we'll follow up. We'll see how this proceeds. And I'll try to see if I can get with Rudy and see if there's anything he'd like to say. And but anyway, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think glad the RAD Range is closing? Are you sad the RAD Range may be closing? Or are you just indifferent? So anyway, leave your comments. Leave your comments in the section below. Let me encourage you to, if you like this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to receive more information like this. And until next time, take care.